What's up guys, Deroir here. So I've been gone for a couple of weeks now and I apologize about that, but I had a few exams I had to take care of before I could make any more videos, so I haven't even had time to talk about the awesome Reaper and its scythe. Scythe? What? Or the rebuilding of Lion's Arch, which I actually have a very interesting topic I want to talk with you guys about in a future video, that is, because this video I wanted to dedicate to you guys. The fact that 500 of you guys have decided to subscribe to my channel. Actually, a few more since I've been gone for a couple of weeks now. But 500 to me, that is just awesome. Like, when I initially started YouTube, I had no idea of how widespread it could be. And, well, I owe it all to you guys. I owe this to you, I guess. And so thank you. And so I wanted to answer a couple of questions for you guys. But first, I wanted to actually say one extra thing, because in the 2 weeks I've been gone, I was actually contacted by ArenaNet to partake in their influencer program. And I mean, that was just on top of the pile of awesomeness. That was just, yeah, that was amazing. So, all in all, I was super awestruck. I've been dealing with a lot of stuff these couple of weeks, and it's all, I mean, paid out, I guess? And it's all thanks to you guys, it obviously. But this means the influencer program, that means that I will be able to share news with you guys a lot sooner than I usually do, and make a lot of more videos about stuff, all sorts of stuff, all with the help of ArenaNet, and that is awesome. But yeah, enough about that. Let's get to the questions. You guys had a lot of questions, and so I've decided to take a few of them, and yeah, let's answer some questions. So the first question is from Jahiri, and he says, "Nice vid, though I can't place your accent at all," and that's totally understandable, Jahiri, since my accent is probably more of a Frankenstein of different accents. I'm actually Danish, from a tiny country called Denmark, and yeah, ever since I was a little child, I've just been trying to mimic different accents that I heard on TV or in games and stuff like that, and I then later on moved to America, the USA, United States, whatever, call it whatever you want, and lived there for the better part of a year. And yeah, that was that helped develop that weird accent. So yeah, Cly says, "I like your cushions." Thanks, buddy. I mean, the background is not the best thing. I would fully admit to that. That's I've actually been contemplating whether or not to try using a green screen or something, just to like not have my bedroom as my background, but maybe in a future video you'll see that. So the next question comes from One Bad Psycho. He says, "Yo, first of all, thanks for the great videos. I've been wondering about your name. How did you come up with it? It seems a bit odd." Well, I like that you say that it sounds a bit odd, One Bad Psycho, but yeah, I would say that Deroir is somewhat odd to pronounce to most people. I didn't think of this though when I started my YouTube channel. I just had the name from way back from Guild Wars 1. And I remember me thinking my first character was named Phoenix or something, and I went in and saw that everyone was named Phoenix. It was apparently the flavor of names, whatever, the month. And so I didn't want to be just like everyone. I didn't want to be Phoenix 1 out of 100. So I came up with this clever idea that I should make up a name so I would stand out in some way. And I think I don't remember this exactly. I don't remember my thought process. I was a teen at the time. I'm not very old. mind you. Um, but my thought process was I the way I remember it is that I think I was listening to Eminem's Detroit at the time, and that's where the DE came from. And I honestly have no idea where the Deroir, the last part, came from. Um, I just thought it sounded cool, and ever since then, all of my characters have been named something Deroir, like a last name or whatever, just to I don't know, like it's just been reoccurring in every game, and so it was just natural for me to take it to YouTube too. Even though I found out that a lot of people can't really pronounce it that well. That was strategically not a wise move from my side. Um, but yeah, I guess that's how I came up with it. A mix of words. Yeah. Nick Green says, "Where's your car, dude?" And well, this is the internet, so I could be saying, "Well, I have a Ferrari right outside. You want me to get the key? I'll be right back." But in reality, I don't have a car. I really don't. I take my bike everywhere. So, so the next question is from Guild Herald, who says, "What is your current occupation? I get this weird military vibe from you, although I know I'm probably wrong." Well, you are wrong. I'm not in the military. I've never been in the military. I did consider going into the military at one point, but my priorities ended up elsewhere. Feel free to tell me why you actually thought I had the military vibes. I'm very curious about this actually. I don't take it offensively, of course. It's all positive features that I can come up with in a military situation, I guess. But no, in reality, I study psychology, which is quite far from military duty. Yeah. So the last question is from Classy Pie, who says, "Congratulations on 500 subs, Deroyer." Thank you. "Many people believe that Heart of Thorns is going to try and bring more challenging PvE content to the game. What do you think this could include? I.e. dungeons, guild raids? Would you rather have instance-based challenging content or open-world large-scale stuff?" Well, this is actually a very good question, and it's one that I've been debating with a couple of friends for a very long time. I am a very strong advocate for instanced content, be it one person, 5 people, 10 people, just like anything. And it bothers me that ArenaNet seem to be sort of phasing out dungeons. Um, yeah, I don't. That's been annoying me. There's not been a lot of focus on it. They did try and work on the Aether Path and Twilight Arbor, and Fractals of the Mist is just my one true love. Like I love that, but it still doesn't get any love. Um, what I hope for Heart of Thorns, what I really hope for Heart of Thorns, is new dungeons. Like even though it doesn't seem like it, even though they haven't announced it, I really hope that dungeons is going to be a thing. It's a good way to not only drive the story, like as the instanced dungeon story, whatever, but it's also a very versatile way to expand on challenging content. You can always change a dungeon per se. We saw that in the Aether Path. It was easily changed to accommodate for the future story, and that is actually one of the very hard dungeons at the moment that they actually executed very well. I'm a very big fan of that. Um, as for guild raids, one can only hope. Really, I believe that they will have a lot of shit for guilds to do. We've already seen this with Tequaddle and the Triple Trouble Worm with the guild activation banners, which is it works very well. The problem is it's still at a so huge, so large scale that it's very hard to organize. And I believe that guild raids, 10 man, 15 men, 20, whatever, it's still a lot easier to coordinate, and that would bring a lot more diversity to the game. I would love to see it. I just don't believe it. I really don't believe guild raids are going to come, except for more of those guild banner challenges, whatever, guild mission sort of stuff. It might be a little bit more challenging, but I'm scared it's not. Let's just put it like that. I'm scared it's not going to be that challenging or as challenging as I want or people want, the community. I really hope. I have high expectations. I made a separate video quite a while back about the challenging content, where I went through a few details about it and said that also I was really hoping and that they were living up to what they are signaling right now with all the new mobs and bosses and stuff like that, all the different mechanics that are coming into the game for the creatures. I have high hopes, but let's wait and see. In short, I'm a big fan of instance-based content, dungeons, or just instances. I really love the living story. It just needs to be harder. It really does, especially if you wanted to a five-man living story thing. Like if you're gonna substitute that with a dungeon, at least make it harder or at least rewarding in a way. So yeah, I guess that's sort of I'm very as a last note. I very much want to see Fractals of the Mist expanded upon, and they have the biggest opportunity to actually do that. I mean, Redlock is in the mists. We might as well just go through the fractals to whatever time period he's in and help him. That would be just adding on top of that. It's Fractals is the most versatile dungeon of all of them. The concept is so versatile and amazing. Like it can offer the challenges people want at any level, plus the diversity. So yeah, I've gone a long way on this topic. A little bit of everywhere, but I guess that's my thoughts on it. Yeah. So yeah, that's all the questions I had for you guys this time. If you have any other question you want to ask, feel free to leave them in the comment section below or tweet it to me. Whatever. I really don't mind. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Until next time, I will see you in the mists.